Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Some Building Big with Germ. How's everybody doing today? In the last episode, we were down here working on the vineyards. Hello? Get out of here. And I've done a little bit of work on down here off camera. I built this little bridge down here, and I've been working on finishing up the exterior of some of these buildings. So I finished up the back of that house. I finished up the outside of the bathhouse for the most part. I'm going to do, I mentioned a while ago, I'm going to do a little bit of a porch on the sides here, on either side. So I still need to do that. But besides that, we're pretty much done with the exterior of the bathhouse. And I went ahead and swapped this house out for yellow clay instead of white clay, just to add a little bit of differentiation throughout the area here. And I think it's nice. I like it. But today we are going to be coming up here and finishing up the castle. And I've done a lot of work off camera up here. It wasn't actually supposed to be off camera. I recorded all day yesterday, me building up this area, finishing up a bunch of stuff, but OBS decided it wasn't going to record my audio. So let's just start over here. So I got this tower up here all finished out on the outside. I do think I might add some buttons around the outside, kind of like how we do over here and up there. But besides that, it's pretty much finished. And I also might swap out the roof for one of these roofs, just to look a little bit more defensive. I'm not sure if I like this look on this small tower size anyways. So yeah, I might change that out. Also started working on a little pathway wrapping around the side of the mountain here. And I think it's going to be nice. I'm going to have to carve out a bunch of the terrain that's up here so that we can actually walk around there. But once we get that done, then I think we'll be good to go up there. And then down here, I came through and added a little moat. Well, I guess decorated the little moat. We already had this all dug out. But yeah, I think this is really cool. Added a bunch of coarse dirt, gravel, even added some of our coarse dirt slabs to add just a little bit, just like a puddle of water through the bottom of here. I think it's really cool. And then on these sides here, I just added a little bit, well, just a bunch of tall grass and some foliage just to make it look like it's an area that's not really, people don't really go in that area much. So I wanted to make it feel a little bit messy. I do think I might add a tree right here, just a small like cypress tree maybe. But yeah, we'll see. And then if we come over here, obviously I still need to finish up a bunch of this stuff. I need to fill in quite a few walls here. This one needs to be filled in, this here, and this right here. But if we come over here, I've also done the archery range, or the training grounds for the guards. So we got a little archery range here. We got a bunch of storage over here. And I think this area turned out pretty cool. I do think once we get the 1/16 snapshots, I'm going to come back over here and replace these with actual target blocks, because I think those textures look really cool, and obviously it'll just look better to have a real target there instead of those. So yeah, I got this area all finished out now. And then did I do anything else? Oh yeah, I finished up the exterior of this wall for the most part, except for the tower right there. But got all of this filled in. I am kind of struggling a little bit with how I want this to look. I think it looks a little strange right now, just leaves kind of climbing up it. I think I'm going to come in with some stone, replace all this dirt with stone, and just kind of have it look like it's built on top of the rocks there. But I don't know. I'm kind of struggling with that. So we'll see. We'll see what we end up doing with that. But today, what I want to work on, I was going to do this all in a time lapse at the end of the episode, but since none of the rest of the episode recorded, we'll do that for this episode. So today I want to work out this area right up here. I want to do a nice little area, maybe where there's a bedroom for the ruler of this area. So he'll have a little bedroom up there, and then this balcony is going to come out so he can come out and talk to the people maybe. So we'll work on this area a little bit, maybe even work on the bedroom a bit. That could be cool. And then I need to work out the rest of this wall here. We got a tower here, a tower there, and then a small little wall section right here. Just to look over, maybe to look over the future desert city that's going to be back here. Keep an eye on them, make sure they're all behaving. But yeah, so that's what we're going to be working on today. This I think we'll do in a time lapse probably, but this is what we're going to be working on first. So Let me go ahead and gather up some materials to work on this, and we'll be back in just a second. Alright, we're back, and I've done a bit more work up here. I filled in this wall here, filled in the roof here, and then filled in this wall right here, and the floor. But we're gonna do a little bit of building on camera while I do some talking, because there's some things I wanted to talk about. I've been getting a lot of questions lately about why we're leaving this area unfinished. And that is mainly because I don't wanna burn myself out here. I'm already getting a little bit tired of building here, which is maybe part of the reason there's been a lack of episodes lately. But yeah, I've just been not wanting to push myself. You know what, let's use this for that. I've just not been wanting to push myself too hard on this project, because we've done a lot. We've done quite a lot in the little amount of time that we've been here. We've been here just over a month already, and we have pretty much an entire city built. So yeah, I've done a lot of stuff out here, and I'm just ready to move on pretty much. Obviously, we will definitely come back here eventually. Let's actually do a door here. We're definitely gonna be back here eventually, and it may even be very, very soon that we come back here, because I do really like this project. Let's do this. I do really like this project a lot, but yeah, like I said, I just don't want to burn myself out to the point that I don't want to ever come back here, or don't want to come back here for like a couple of years even. Because I did a lot of work out at, well, the Diorite Castle. I did a ton of work out of that castle, and just trying to get it as finished as possible, as quickly as possible. When I first did that, I ended up getting burnt out from it for a really, really long time. I also am not loving how it looks, so I think I was just doing a lot to try to get it done. So yeah, basically, I just don't want to burn myself out here, and I want to make sure everything looks good. I don't want to try to force myself to build a bunch of stuff and then come back in a couple months and not like half the stuff I've built. So yeah, hopefully that made sense. Hopefully I got my point across the way I wanted it to. But okay, so this house, I'm not really sure what to do up there. It's kind of, actually, this should be this, I feel like. This block right here. Let's put that there. Why didn't I pick that up? And then I'm kind of thinking maybe we put one right there as well. And then we could do, we could do a brick slab on top of that. Maybe. Come on. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, there we go. That's good. I like that. Now, this is gonna be a difficult part. I want to do this main building out of sandstone, kind of like how we have underneath here. Something like this. I want to do a little like porch area, and then we'll have a bunch of big windows behind that, I think. Let's do it 3 apart. Each of these 3 apart. Something like this, so we have a center in the middle. Yeah, that'll be good. Then we could do some cut sandstone slabs. Let's get rid of that. Get out of here. And then we can do pillars all along here. All right, so I think we're gonna do 4 pillars here, 3 blocks apart from each other. And then we'll come up here. Let's grab this and let's grab this so we can bring it up with us and craft while we're up here. And let's do the cut sandstone. Whoops, not there. I knew that was gonna happen. Do them all the way across the top of these. And then we'll do a little bit of smooth sandstone. Boom. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that much. I think that much should do us. And then we'll do regular sandstone on each of these. And then cover them all the way around with these stairs. So something like that. And then we're gonna make the rest of this the smooth sandstone into slabs, and we're gonna make a little bit more, just like that. And then we'll just fill all this in with these slabs. And yeah, that's what it should be looking like right now. That's good. And then let's see. I think I want to do. How do I want to do the roof here? I'm not sure if I want to do some slabs here, something like this, like we do on our buildings down there. Let's not do that, actually. We do that enough. Let's just do our slabs coming straight up from here. So we'll go like this. And I'm not exactly sure how far I want to go with this just yet, so we'll just place a few like this. And then we'll do one more. Boom. And that'll be good. And we'll of course bring that all the way across to the other side here. There we go. I think that's looking all right. It does look a little bit plain up there, so maybe I will come through with some slabs. Or maybe not slabs, maybe just the cut sandstone. Like here. Maybe do one on each of these pillar blocks here. Maybe something like that. I don't know. That doesn't look so great. You know what? I think I'll just leave it and that'll be good enough. I think I'll be okay with that. So now let's go ahead and bring back the floor a few blocks, and then we're gonna do wall coming through all the way across here. And actually, this is gonna be the doorway right here, right in the middle. And then we'll pick this back up right here and bring it 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks right there and fill in the floor there. And then we're just gonna come up, let's see, I think 2 blocks like this. And we'll probably do a little archway in the middle here again. Get out of here, egg. Do something like that. Yeah, and then probably the bricks again across the top. All right, something like that is good, I think. And then we'll do, how do I want to do this? Actually, I wonder if this would look good. Doing panes like that and then full blocks like that. No, that doesn't look good. So we'll just do full blocks all behind this. Does that look all right? Yeah, that looks okay. Maybe we could do some trapdoors like there. Yeah, I like that. Then we could even do a little thing like coming out like that. Maybe we could put some flower pots on that. Then we'll do the same on this side. And then in the middle here, we'll do one regular sandstone stair and then one smooth sandstone stair. And we'll go boom, boom. Little archway right there for the doorway. And let's go ahead and bring this back one. And we'll do, I think what I want to do is a dark oak door in the very middle there. And then we'll surround it by dark oak logs like this. And we're going to use that because I used the stripped dark oak texture for the edge of the door here. And, that actually doesn't look too great. Maybe we'll bring this one across the top there. And then let's make this the dark oak wood. And we'll do that there. And we'll pop this one back. So it's sitting back like that. Does that look any better? That looks a little bit better. What if maybe we replace this with just planks? And then this one comes across like that. Yeah, that's looking better. We could do, to wrap around the door there, we could do some fences like there and there maybe. I don't know. This is not looking so great, I don't think. Hang on, let's see. Let's take a step back. You know what? I don't hate that. I don't hate how that looks. Up close it looks a little strange, but from further back it doesn't look terrible. And from down here we can't even see it, so that's okay. I'm alright with that. We'll hardly ever even see this spot anyways, probably. Alright, now we're gonna start working on the interior here, so I need to go ahead and carve out a bunch of this room here, so we have some space to build. Alright, we're back, and I've cleared out this room here, and I think it's gonna be about the perfect size. So, let's start laying some stuff out. I think I want to have a little wall dividing the room. Coming across right about here. And there'll be a doorway probably there. Maybe over one more block. Like there. And actually maybe make it too wide. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Then there'll be a wall here. I think we'll do, how do I want to do this? This is a little bit weird. Maybe I'll have it come out like this, and we'll do pillars on this side to kind of cover that up a little bit. Well, actually, no, I don't like that. Let's do stripped logs, stripped dark oak logs, or spruce. We'll try both. We'll do the spruce or the dark oak there, and then spruce on this side. And how does that look? I think I prefer that side because it's just a little bit different. So we'll do the spruce for the pillars. We'll do that right there. And then we'll do a little archway right there. And then I think I want to have, let's have some slabs running across here. So you can see a little bit of that little dark oak detail up there, but not a ton of it. Then we'll do some planks coming across this way probably. Maybe even just stairs. We'll do planks under there and then stairs here. And then we could have the logs coming back up on this side. Strip all those, of course. And maybe, what if I do a plank there? Just as like a little detail on the bottom there. Maybe a plank there all the way on this other side as well. Yeah, I think that'll be good. I like that. And we'll do stairs like this and this on the top of each pillar here. Get out of here. Hey. Yeah, I like that. And then I think I want to do maybe some fences here and here. Yeah, that looks cool. And then I think we're good here. I do want to do, we'll have a hallway coming out on this side. And I'm not exactly sure how that's going to look just yet. But we'll have the stairs up at this height still. And then we'll have to do a plank there. Whoops, not that. Plank there. And then we'll have the logs coming up from there. And then another stair there. And that'll be the hallway going down that way. Then for this doorway into the bedroom, we'll do the same design as we did there. And then for this wall, I'm not exactly sure what I want to do. I'm kind of thinking maybe we do, for the bottom, we do those double slabs. This will probably be a plank. And then this will come across like this. Maybe that all the way across, actually. Bring this up here. And you know what? Actually, this is going to be covered up. Oh, wait, no, it's not. No, it's not. Okay. So we'll strip those. And then this. Do we just do planks along here? Maybe. What if we do dark oak planks? Or strip dark oak, maybe? Could look cool. Yeah, I think I like that, actually. So we'll do that all the way across here. Yeah, that's good. And then I'm thinking on this wall, we'll have it set back a block. And we'll do the same strip dark oak here. The double slabs there. And we'll strip all that, of course. And then I think we'll do slab there and slab there. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see once we get it on a lot more of this wall. We'll see if we like it still. Yeah, I think I do like it, but let's turn these so that they look like that, maybe. Yeah, that looks better. Looks a little bit more like a bench, maybe. Which could be a cool look. And then how would this look? Putting trapdoors on the sides there. Yeah, that rounds it off a little bit better. And I like that. Now for the ceiling in here, I've got a little bit of a crazy idea, I think. But it might look cool. So let's try to climb up here. And let's see if we can pull this off. First of all, I need to bring this across here. Strip those, of course. And then, how do I want to do this? I'm kind of thinking of using acacia, stripped acacia, and doing a pattern like this so that we have a little bit of an interesting design up here. Let's see how that looks though. I don't know. I feel like it should be higher up, but I don't know how to do it higher up. Actually, I have an idea. All right, so something like that. Yeah, that could be good. Just to act like a little border that's going around the area. And then on the top here, then we'll do the acacia. And just going back and forth with the direction of the logs to give an interesting pattern. I think it'll look cool. All right, let's see how it looks. We might just like this texture better. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of like it. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure if I like this better, or if I would like the stripped better. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep this. I don't think I'm gonna try to strip it. I think that would add a little bit too much color to the area. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and fill out the rest of this room on this side, and well, with this pattern, this style, and we'll come back and we'll start decorating some stuff. All right, we're back, and I've got this room all filled out. And I think we're gonna just start working on a little bed here. Well, not little bed, it's gonna be pretty big. And unfortunately, this is an even number, but I think that'll work fine. So I think what we'll do here, we'll do a little bed right here like that. And actually, the bed itself, I think I want it to be orange. So let's grab some red dye, some yellow dye, and make some orange wool. Let's break all of this back out. and put this down. And then, let's see. Let's do a little trapdoor thing right here. Actually, let's go ahead and move this all out 1 block this way. So we'll do that there. Move this. Bring the white wool right there. And then we'll do maybe some stripped logs here and here. And stairs like that. And then maybe some blocks, some full blocks like that. And let's do that the other way around. Actually, no, let's not. Let's do it like that. Yeah, I think that looks cool. I like that. Then maybe we'll just do a little thing like this along the side. Maybe not there on the end. Pile up some carpet here to give it a little bit more depth. And then I actually think I might want to switch this out with snow blocks. But for now, just so we don't forget, let's do that there. And yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. I like that. Now let's craft up a few paintings. And let's do 1 more of these. Boom. Boom. And I think right here we're going to do a closet thing. So maybe we'll do 1 here, 1 here. Actually, let's make this one a little bit of a bigger one. Let's go like that. Nope, not like that. Like that. Yeah, and I think that's the only variation of this size that we have. Yeah, so we'll just leave that. I'm hoping one day in Optifine we get the ability to randomize painting textures again, because I would like to have a few variations of this size. I think that'd be nice. And then right here we'll do that little closet I was talking about. So we'll go, let's do logs across the bottom here, like that. And then we'll do trapdoors coming up on the sides here. Maybe slabs on the top there, and then we'll do slabs there so we can put the trapdoors down. And then we'll do the doors out of spruce in the front. Like that, and that. Yeah, that looks good. And let's just do a barrel in there to put some storage away. All right, let's go ahead and actually put this crafting table in here and a loom, because I want to use that in a second. But I want to make a few pieces of wool here. And we'll make a little rug in the floor here. So we'll go, let's see. Let's go like this. We'll go 3 wide and maybe 4 long. Something like this. And we'll just kind of randomly go around with the wool, of course. Just like we normally do. And let's go ahead and hide a lantern down in here, just so we have a little bit of light in here. We'll go like that. Slab there, like that. And then cover that all with a carpet. I'm gonna go ahead and hide a torch up in here as well. But now I wanna grab this banner and I wanna do, let's see, how do I do this? Maybe that? I wanna do a gradient of, I think, this, yeah. And then we're gonna craft a gray banner like this. And I think we'll just have this kind of hanging up on the wall, because we did this. Where did we do it? We did it in another house somewhere. They just had banners. Oh yeah, in that first interior we did down there. They just had banners kind of hanging up on the wall. And I wanted to do something like this, so it kind of goes from brown to gray. And I think it gives kind of a cool look. I like that. Now here, I think I'll do another painting like that. That one looks good. And then maybe just a little table over here in the corner. And I think if we just go like that, maybe just that. Something as simple as that. Maybe going this way though. Boom, boom, boom. Maybe out a little ways from the wall. Yeah, I think that'll be good. I think that's a good look. And then we could do a little table right here. Boom, boom. And yeah, I like that. I think that looks cool. Now I do want to add a couple flower pots around the room here. We'll do one there maybe. And maybe we could stick a flower in there. Whoops. Maybe a little rose in there. Actually, let's do it on this side. And then I do want to make a few more barrels. Let's do 1, 2, 1, 2. And we're going to do one there and one there. We'll stick a lantern, I think, on that side once I get another lantern. And we'll do a dandelion and that flower pot there. There we go. I think this room turned out pretty good. I like it. It feels a little bit too open to me, maybe, but it's whatever. I'm not going to mess with it anymore. We'll hardly ever come up here. So, yeah, I'm okay with it. Now, let's go ahead and decorate this room out real quick. Is that the same painting? It is. We'll do one painting right there. That'll be good. We'll do another one right here, I think. This is an odd number, so we'll probably just do a 1 by 1 right there. So we'll do, whoops, not that. We'll do that there, boom. And let's do, we'll do that one, I guess. And then we'll go with a flower pot maybe there. And then maybe one more painting right here. Yeah. And like I said, it's too bad that there isn't another painting of this size in the pack. But that's okay. And actually, let's go ahead. Let's break this really quick. Put the lantern down. Is that going to break that painting? I don't think it is. I think we can go ahead and put this back down here. And we should be good. You know what, though? Actually, let's not do that. Let's just hang it from the ceiling here in the middle. We could do a little thing like this. Boom and boom. And that will be good enough, I think, for this room. I'm not really sure what else to do in here, but I think one more thing I could do is add a little rug coming through here like this. And I say little, but it's definitely going to be a very big rug. And actually, I kind of want to mix in some brown wool this time. So we'll just kind of randomly mix in some of this brown like that, then put in the gray like that, and then just go through and, like I said, just randomly mix it all in together. And there we go. I think that looks pretty good. And actually, I went a little too far on this side, so I'll just break off a little bit from this side. All right, there we go. I think we're pretty much done here. Maybe I'll add a little lantern sitting over here on that counter or whatever we want to call it. And does this actually look better if I replace these corners with stairs? Yeah, it does look a little better, so I'll probably do that as well. But yeah, I think this area turned out pretty good. I'm really, really happy with this. So now what I need to do, I'm going to come out here and I'm going to try to finish up the exterior of this building. I don't know what I'm going to do up here. It's going to be a little bit strange to work on. But I'm going to work on that, and then I'm going to work on the towers in the back. And that's actually going to wrap up this episode for us. So hopefully you all enjoyed. I'm just going to be ending off with a little bit of a time lapse here. So this is it. We're not talking after this. But yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like. I'm probably going to be working even more off camera on some interiors in this area just to kind of try to wrap it up as much as possible. But yeah, so hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like. I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.
What if I'm late? Woo-hoo. The one my heart has gone to me, not want to wait, 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 wait. Tico, 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 tock. Tico, tick. Oh, tico, 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 tock. Tico, tick. Oh, tico, 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 tock. Tico, tick. Oh, tico, tico, tock. This tico, tico.